And good morning.
Good morning.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Post Mother's Day.
Post Mother's Day, that's right.
Yes.
I'm meteorologist Ben Peine. Just Ben Peine on Unfiltered, right?
Just Ben Peine. I don't know though. We're going to throw some weather in here. I'm Angie Fenton.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we hope that you'll join the conversation. Make your comments on whatever platform you are at. We have a special guest who's in here today, but right now, I mean, we got Big Happy.
Big Happy's back. Might actually be helping me get through the show. The sinuses were kicking up last week. I think it actually turned in. I think there's something going around. There's so many people that this thing going on. So if I laugh, you might hear some gross crud coming up. So bear with me.
That's all right.
I might be a little slower than normal today, but we'll get through it just fine.
We will, but I mean, right now, we walked in here. Now, you said gloomy, and I have to be honest, I walked out this morning. So I have 5 dogs, and taking everybody out is like one of the joys in the morning. Everybody's sleeping. I love it. And we've gotten such rain and downpours. I loved the smell. Like, that.
And
just
everything opens up, everything gets a drink.
Yeah.
It is a good smell. Now, the wet paws, not necessarily my favorite part about that.
It's not just wet paws.
And there you can see what we're dealing with here.
So is this an all-day event?
It's going to be off and on. So we had this morning batch that's
Okay.
up northwest of us early this morning, right around sunrise, a little bit before that. We've had this little bit of a break. And then now notice what's off to the south. That's going to be moving our direction as we head over the next few hours. Scattered showers out and about across the area. If you want to take a live look outside here in downtown New Albany, there you can see we've actually got this break. Uptown New Albany at the corner of Market and Vincennes. We have actually a little blue sky peeking through. So when we get these breaks, again, it won't be a total washout as we'll have on and off showers today and some around tomorrow as well.
So one of our favorite foundations, the Racing Academy, Loose City, I think the technical name is the Loose City Foundation. George Davis is amazing, the executive director. They just do some phenomenal things, but their golf outing is today at Big Springs. So what do you expect for the golfers?
Bring the rain gear, bring the ponchos. We can golf in the rain. I've had some of my best rounds in sleet. I had some sleet in Augusta, Georgia, and got one of my first eagles ever. So if you're a golfer, you'll play in it. Now, hopefully we dodge any lightning strikes. That would maybe pause the play. But no severe weather with this, by the way. So that is the good news as we have some of this. And as we begin our show, just want to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors here. Ivy Tech Community College there in Sellersburg. And they are going to meet you where you're at, no matter what part of your life. If you're wanting to advance your career, they've got every 8 weeks new sessions. June 6th, I believe, is their next session. And you can sign up right now for Ivy Tech Community College in Sellersburg. They've been helping out my daughter, my son in high school, getting them a head start in college. And a shout out to Lions Roofing, who have been helping us all personally. They got the job done quickly for my mom, the gutters, and a portion of the roof that got damaged by a big tree. You guys had hail damage.
And our whole entire street, it's like roof done. So we're next.
Incredible amount of that's been going into that. And just a quick shout out, you were with the Brad last week.
Yes,
Weddington
Brad
Custom
Weddington.
Homes. We'll be doing Wednesdays with Weddington every couple of weeks, answering questions around the home. And NWSB.
We love them. So many reasons to love them. But yes, we appreciate their support and their support in the community. They sponsor so many different things.
Yep. And I have my accounts with them, and they're so easy and friendly to work with.
Absolutely.
No matter what branch you go to.
Why don't we pull up? We've got a couple of comments. People are weighing in. I know it's Monday, and we're kind of, we're all just getting back into things. Oh.
Good morning from Beverly Hagest in Borden, Indiana. Beverly's always the first to pop on.
Love that. Good morning, Beverly. And
hey, is this you?
Good morning from me.
There it is.
I'm trying to multitask
sound.
And engage and encourage people to weigh in. So good morning, and good morning.
I might have to turn every once
You're
in a while
fine.
away from you.
You're fine. It started coming on a little bit both my daughter and I, it's kind of like this dry little cough, this little, yeah. So
And when
we'll
you
see.
sleep and you wake up, it's the worst, and then it gets better
And-
throughout the day. I'm trying not to do
Absolutely.
any meds today. I was hitting the Dayquil and the NyQuil pretty hard over the last several days.
So did
So I'm
that,
trying to wean myself off that.
the Dayquil and the NyQuil, I can't do it. That lingering.
The drowsiness the
Yes.
next day, yeah.
Well, tell me
Robin Sewell.
about. Oh,
Happy Mother's Day, Angie. Day after.
oh, thank you so much. How was Mother's Day? What did you do?
Mother's Day was good. Did a lot of work actually, and I'm a little sore today from it all. But my wife and my daughter Hannah, they went. Sarah and Hannah went to Indianapolis to take senior pictures, so they were gone through a good chunk of the afternoon. They had a good time up there. But my son Brady and I, this is what we did. We had learned how to plant pots, and I learned a lot about that. Watch out on the roads, by the way. He gets his license this Thursday.
Are you ready for that?
I guess I just roll with it. You can't change it. I mean, he's going to have his freedom. What's nice is he'll be able to drive to practice,
Yes.
drive himself to school. That gives us freedom as parents, gives him freedom. He can drive to his girlfriend.
Is he excited?
He's really excited. In fact, when we were done planting the pots, he cleaned out the car he's going to be driving and like made it spotless. The one time he's ever like really cleaned something really well, of course, is his car. So he's
Wow.
excited about that.
Congrats to Brady. But
So
go
we
back.
lear-
What did you learn?
We learned about spillers, thrillers,
Yep.
and fillers
Yep.
that I had no idea about. So spillers like ivy that you're trying to make go over the pot, fillers that are all the beautiful flowers in the middle, and a thriller that shoots up. And so I didn't know how we were going to do, but my wife gave me a few clues on how to do it. Went to Lowe's. It was busy out there, of course, and then she liked all of them. There were like, I think we did 11 pots. We did some herbs, some citronella, try to keep the bugs away. But so I think we did a good job. So she was happy with it.
I bet she was.
And then I
Good.
cleaned the gutters, and so that's why my legs are sore. And then I trimmed all the bushes, and so it turned out to be a good outdoor day. I mean, the weather was
It
phenomenal
was perfect.
yesterday.
Yeah, it was definitely perfect. Well, I don't have any pictures to show because Mother's Day weekend for me, still dealing with, cancer meds. I'm doing great, no evidence of disease, but I am not great on long distance trips. Lots of nausea and things that happen that freaks my 9-year-old out. And then the medications that you take to stave off nausea create other problems. So anyway, daddy-daughter weekend in Cincinnati. It was the racing academy. She plays for U9 Purple team, and they went up and had a tournament and got to spend valuable time together. Didn't win the tournament, but it was a great, fun experience. But before, they got me this beautiful, beautiful bouquet from Nance's. And we're going to
very
talk
nice.
mugs more in just a minute. This mug right here, can you see that? It says best mom ever. So I do love this, but don't tell my daughter.
Wait, who's that guy behind you?
I don't know. He may know a thing or two about mugs. He's me though, because
A
he
teaser.
knows that I am always getting mugs from his store. But this is the one thing, I should just drink this at home probably because I can see what's going to happen. But I
love it.
I love
Beautiful.
this. But they also, and I have this big, beautiful bouquet that's in my bedroom. And then they got me a gift certificate to Sakino Wellness. I'm into,
Nice.
I have an oncologist who believes in holistic in addition to traditional. And so I did like red light therapy, infrared therapy. They've got vibroacoustic therapy. Just spent that time
Throw everything at it.
just for like, and also it's just very therapeutic and relaxing. And just really kind of spent the day.
That's awesome. You got to
like
treat
that.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
and then they came home yesterday, and we just had a great time. So no, I didn't take a bunch of selfies and things of myself. So, but it wasn't. It was
That's
nice.
good. That's good.
It was really a nice Mother's Day.
Kind of a
waking
recharge,
up.
yeah.
Yes, totally. And then of course contacting my mom who's in Michigan, and lots of us have very interesting, I think, family trees. She's not my stepmom. It's my former stepdad, his wife, but it's like my stepdad and stepmom, and so or half dad and stepmom, and so
Just
Margot.
don't test me later.
No, someday I'm going to be like, Ben, who's who? But being able to say happy bless you
Excuse me.
to them.
Yeah, I reached out. I went over to my mom's, obviously, my grandma. They live together, and then just did a couple things around the house for her. She's, fixing up stuff around the house. Gift card from me and my siblings, and then called my stepmom, Diana. She just had her gallbladder out, so she's on rest this
Goodness.
weekend. So
Well,
she doesn't even get to walk around until
healing
Monday.
thoughts to her. That's for
definitely,
sure.
yeah.
Now, I also did something else. Can we pull up a couple of pictures? So, Mad Comics, if you're a comics fan, you need to go to Mad Comics in Sellersburg with Adam. Yep. Adam Kleiner, who is Extol's creative director, who's been with us since we started. One of the best human beings you will ever meet in the world. He and his family, the Kleinerts, live in Henryville, and Adam is, a true artist, loves all things comics, and so he was there, and
Really good dude.
just
That smile is genuine.
and so I went and saw him on Saturday and just kind of wanted to surprise him and then also be there for the grand opening of Mad Comics in Sellersburg because I wanted to purchase a piece of art from Adam. And let's go to Grumpy Birthday Boy. Happy birthday to Jason Applegate, who is a co-founder, co-owner.
Happy birthday, Jason.
You look thrilled, Jason. That was this morning. And this is actually what you don't know is that Alexa, which I shouldn't say too loudly, is singing every rendition of Happy Birthday.
Oh, nice.
It was Alexa, and then it was an opera singer, and then it was cats, and then it was dogs, and then it was Super Duper Birthday. So that is why he looks like that. But he got some awesome gifts, including this picture of Rocky and the message. One of the things that I said was go live the heck out of this year, but go get him. Exactly. And that is by Adam Kleiner. And so that's one of the many, many gifts that Jason was given.
He's still a young man.
I
don't know if you want to give away his age, but
absolutely,
he's a young man.
Absolutely. I'm older. I'm older
person.
than him, and I will tell you this: he is 48 years young today, and he is headed to the Lou City Foundation golf outing.
Yeah, he's quite the shooter as well.
He is quite the shooter. Well, we've got a special guest who has joined us. This is also part of the family tree here, just so you know. J.D. Dotson co-owns Regalo with his sister Laura Applegate, and it's, forget the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's like the 1 degree of J.D. Dotson if you live in Southern Indiana. And I think I run into, you taught this person, all of those kinds of things. But
I get around.
you do get around. He and his hubby Johnny are also my daughter Olive's godfathers and 2 of the best humans that we have ever known. So welcome.
Welcome.
Sweet. Thank you.
He also knows all things mugs. All things mugs.
I do have a problem.
I don't agree that that's a problem.
Yeah. My other half says do not
Don't bring any.
another mug home with you. So
We've got a bunch to show here.
All right, JD.
well,
First, for people who don't know about Regalo, will you just give a little bit of info about that?
Well, Regalo is just really a store that has everything that I love in it. So, of course, there are a ton of mugs. There's a ton of socks. It's all stuff, 25 years of us trying to fill a store with things that we would give someone or we would have at our house. So, there's lots of mugs. Cause
I like the
that's what I
website
do,
too, where
so.
you got everything scrolling across there.
Yeah.
Lots of mugs, lots of socks, lots of fun,
Lots of disco.
lots of disco.
I like your bios too.
Oh.
Lots of, you also support local.
Support local artists. We support a lot of products that when you buy, they give back to someone in the community.
Yeah.
So we love that. And lots of local artists, which we love as well. So
And you are located in New Albany, but you also have a satellite pop-up store.
we do. We just opened in the visitor center in Jeffersonville, the Sew In Visitor
cool.
Center, which
Cool.
has been
Yeah.
really great. So it's been a lot of
I
fun.
like a store where you can hang out for a minute and
Yes.
giggle and
That's it.
yeah.
We know when people are walking around the store, like what, you don't even have to see them. You just hear where they are by laughing. So,
And do know this, there are some socks like they intentionally cover up or some things like, to make sure that kids and things of the right ages take a look. But you'll appreciate this. So I want to go back for a second, and we don't have to bring it up, but I bought that Rocky painting from Adam. Again, known Adam for a long time. He tried to give it to me, and I was like, no, I'm buying this. So he tried to sell it to me at a very much lowered price. And I said, no. What would you charge for this for real, Adam? And then I added on it. You and I talk about this often. Support your friends.
right.
How many times? Oh yeah, love your store. You ever been in there? Have you, like somebody,
Yeah.
like, have you ever purchased? There are lots of small businesses throughout Southern Indiana. Support your friends.
Well, I think even because we own a local business, we support local businesses. So it's just easy for us because it's ingrained in what we do, and we want people to support
Absolutely
us. So we're going to support other people. So
When we moved here
love
like
that.
11 years ago, that was one of the first places we stopped and shopped for, some unique gifts. And I mean, how long have you been around in New Albany?
it's 13 years in New Albany, but 25 total this year,
Nice.
this coming year. So 25, 24.
Can I also throw this out there for those who don't know? If you use the term sew in, like, in Louisville, Nulu and some other things have popped up. But when you hear the term sew in, that was coined by this guy right
was
here.
me.
The original art with the state of Indiana with the heart
Right.
all
That's
came
me.
from you.
Yeah, that's me. I mean, we
love it.
feel very lucky to be in Southern Indiana. We're from here.
Where are you
and
from?
Lanesville.
Yes.
Yeah. So my mom's still in the same house for now. So, but
And I am, my apologies, I did not pull up a photo of Dolores, but what did you do for Mother's Day for Mama Dotson?
I took her a plant. I mean, I give her a plant, and every time I give her a plant, she's like, "Oh, I have a hard time keeping them alive." But every year I take her a plant. So
That's why you got to keep giving her hands.
yeah.
Love it. Okay, JD, I asked you, and in a second we're going to bring Todd in. I asked you, so Ben, will you show Big Happy? This has been a running
Big
joke.
happy.
Favorite mug now.
Big happy.
Favorite mug. And in fact, we have some extras and we're trying to figure out how to do some kind of giveaway. But will you show us some of the mugs that you brought here today? I'm going to move my stuff out of the
I'm
way.
notorious for taking, I go to the gym at 6 a.m, and I have 40 travel mugs at home, but I always carry a big ceramic mug into the gym. And this one's perfect because
You travel with that?
it fits in my cup holder.
Nope.
It's got the bottom.
yeah, it does.
So, but I just can't,
But it doesn't have a lid.
it's fine.
What about when you hit the bumps?
I drive slow.
steady.
It's 6
You're
in the morning.
steady.
I don't drive that fast.
You-
It's not that far.
I
so.
cannot do that. I
I
cannot
just
do
have
that.
to, and I also like a mug that holds a lot of coffee
It's pretty.
and has a large opening at the top because I have a nose, if you've not noticed. So these little bitty regular coffee mugs, my nose doesn't fit. So
Okay, so I'm holding up. Can you read, Ben, what that one says?
You are not unlovable. There's always something to love.
Oh,
it is one of my favorite movies, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
Jamie Lee Curtis, and I just think it's amazing. So I love that. I like a mug that reminds me that it's going to be all right.
okay. What about this one? You make today better. I love that.
Yeah, sometimes I need those reminders about.
Is that
Right,
is
yeah.
that coffee or is that a person? You make today better.
I mean,
It
for,
could be both. Yeah.
listen, for me, it's coffee, and then it's you.
Yeah.
All right, this one
I just think it's
is pretty. It's pretty. It's a wide mug, which means for somebody like me, this is a no-go.
right.
'Cause
That's for me.
But it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I like a mug that I can get my hands around and soak in the warmth.
I do
I like
like
the big
this
ones.
one. I'd like this camp mug.
Yeah, camp mug. I do have those in my camper van.
That's. I was going to
Just
say, can you
for
hear
the-
that?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're
I
good.
like that.
Camping mugs. Shout out to New Albany.
Yep.
By the way, New Albany is not the only city in Southern Indiana that you tout.
Right.
You are equal opportunists
Equal
with
opportunity.
sewing.
Yep.
This one's pretty.
It's my favorite currently of the group here because it holds probably 4 cups of coffee. But I love it.
So do you get these at a variety of different places, like people locally make them?
Yeah,
Or?
we have a ton of different companies that make them that it's stuff we like. I'm just, if I get drawn to it, it's going to be in my store.
Nice.
And
I need
that's
a bigger
easy.
store.
Stuff you like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
I don't
is,
ever want to sell anything or carry anything that I wouldn't be happy to give somebody.
No, that's
So.
for sure. I think Todd, come on in. Since it's Mug
We
Monday,
got a
I
comment
asked.
here. Robin Sewell, love Regalo in New Albany. Fun store to shop for unique gifts.
I just bought unique gifts for each one of our full-timers a week or two ago when we treated them to J. Nicole Salon, came in with chair massages and ready, set, prepped lunch and unique little items for each of them. Of course, socks, because you have socks for everybody.
Socks for everybody.
And my socks say rise and shine, effers.
I have to, okay, so I have to just say this as somebody who has degrees in English. I'm an equal opportunist when it comes to language. You just have to justify that you're using the words. And I mean, we're the ones who provide, like, we take meaning from them, right? That is one of the best words after going through what
It's very universal.
it is. I love your
works.
socks.
Thank
We just
you.
have to cover them up on camera. All right, Todd.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you got him on a mic.
Yeah.
Okay. So show us.
Well, mine is Crusade, and the main reason why is I won it in a holiday trivia. So it was about the history of WHS and mainly the Crusade. So, and it's not so much that you get a answer where the answer is Joe Federley. So
Joe Federley.
Yeah,
He's
so
a historian.
WHS 11 is what we're referring
yeah,
to.
so that's why it's
Will
my
you turn
favorite.
that
And
around again?
Also, yeah, it's also just
Got the
because-
emblem on?
Yeah.
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 And also, Todd, I mean, I saw, oh goodness, I'm not going to remember which fire department as I was headed to Mad Comics up 403, Charlestown Road.
Salzburg.
It's the fire department that, oh gosh, right there. But they were having, a couple of hours later, they were having a big Crusade for Children open house. So it's Crusade season.
Yep.
Shout out
Oh, yeah,
to
it
Phil
is.
Dunaway, who is one of our favorite people who is heading things up. And working with people like you, because you are going to freelance with them and help
Yep.
over
Just a few
Crusade
weeks
weekend.
away, right?
Yeah, it's the first full week of June. Is Crusade always happens. So it'll be happening, and they'll bring in all the fire departments. They'll have a talent exhibition at Paris Town. So on that Saturday. So and everyone contributes, and I'm sure everyone knows someone who has been benefited by
Oh,
the
my gosh,
Crusade.
yes.
So
100% goes back to every county
Which
that,
is phenomenal.
So
that raises the money.
And
Yeah.
Dawn, the executive director,
yeah.
Dawn Lee,
Yeah.
they're tremendous over there.
yeah, so
So.
that's why it's my favorite. So
All right, well,
yeah.
A bunch of good
Cheers.
folks. Cheers to
Cheers to Mug
Crusade
Monday.
and Mug Monday.
and Crusade.
We got a mug comment. Thank you, buddy.
What's the mug comment? We got to.
Coffee tasted better in ceramic.
Do you agree?
Yes, that's
Yes.
right. Every morning.
Yes.
I have to.
And Joanne just says, good morning, everyone. And Jerry Crawley,
Hi,
good
Jerry.
morning, family. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for watching this.
I love
Jerry.
that Jerry said, "Good morning, family." See,
There
family
you
tree.
go.
The
There you
family
go.
tree keeps just
Southern
expanding.
Indiana family. And good morning with an umbrella from Lillian Lasley. Yes, it's going to be a wet one today.
That's all right. Okay, we have to, because we talked about when the Pope died, and obviously we have a very big Catholic presence. St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities is one of our heart nonprofits. We absolutely love them. I am not Catholic. You,
I'm not either. Yeah.
you,
I mean, I grew up Catholic.
you, and my husband,
Lapsed.
same, Todd.
I'm Catholic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have to bring up Pope Leo. As someone who is not Catholic, I have been watching everything I can. I am fascinated by the fact that he has real siblings who are saying things like, "We play Wordle." No, he's not.
Go Bears.
No, go White Sox.
Oh, White Sox.
They were wrong about
South
that.
Side.
He corrected.
He might be a Bears fan. Cubs is the
Cubs
baseball.
is baseball.
Sorry.
No, it's
Yeah, I'm
It
just showing
sounds
my
like
ignorance
Southsiders
there.
to me.
But his brother was clarifying that it was the White Sox, but they were saying the cutest things, and I mean, I don't mean that in a demeaning kind of way, but they said that as young as 4 and 5, the brothers are playing like stereotypical whatever games. They knew that
really?
Pope Leo, like that he was destined for this
And
at
go
such
America.
a young age.
How about that?
And absolutely.
Yeah.
Weighing in, are you watching this at all?
I mean, not a ton, but I do know that he is in his speech. I guess his what do they call it? The acceptance speech, when
Yes.
he's like, "This should be a place. The Catholic Church should be a place for everyone who is in search of community and love and dialogue. We're open to," which I think right now, especially, is kind of something to say. So
I think yesterday said no war. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
So I think everybody agrees with that at this point in time, and so a lot of people excited.
Yes. Yeah. So I just keep like, I'll scroll through reels because that's part of what we do here, you know, with all the social media management that we do. And then I'll just get stuck on like Newsweek just had one and it's his brother. Like he learned through the news, just like everybody else when the smoke and then boom, there he was. And he's like, what and what an awesome responsibility. I think it was something like that was his quote. What an awesome responsibility. So we'll keep an eye on the Pope.
I think he spent a long time in Peru with the people.
Yes.
And
Yes.
a man of the people.
All right, Josh Suter, who is the executive director of the Chamber of St. Matthews, is weighing in, and he is saying coffee in a ceramic mug on my patio is the best.
agreed.
I mean, we should have ran a poll here.
Yeah.
I mean, full on.
Yeah, full on. So every morning I wait for my coffee and then I do the connections and the Wordle and that's my and especially when it's nice out on the patio. So
I
and this
love
morning
that.
I sat out under an umbrella because it was raining. I should have paid attention to what you were predicting.
Did you
there.
smell the smell that
Yeah,
I
it's
was
great.
talking
It's
about? Like it
beautiful.
was a beautiful smell this
yeah.
morning.
I would say there's a generation, my daughter's generation, that might argue this point because they either get the Starbucks, or the coffee crossing or whatever, and it's not in the ceramic mug. So they're so used to just going and,
I love our local coffee shops, but and I love like at home, my 9-year-old loves to make her magic coffee for her dad. And I mean, I watched her make a salad one time that had everything, including whipped cream in it, and he ate it. I am not that
what
mom.
is in this magic?
I mean,
Just
she'll,
like Irish
she'll
whiskey?
sprinkle. No, she'll sprinkle a little like. I am not. I am like, I love you so much. I will do anything for you. Do not make my coffee.
No, thank you.
Nobody makes my coffee like I make my coffee.
Yeah.
And my wife does like an iced coffee in the morning. And
I
I keep
can't
it hot.
do the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 95 degrees and I still want hot coffee.
Okay, I love this.
Amber
Amber-
Beads brewing the
Yes.
coffee right now.
Yes, it is time.
Cheers.
It is time to brew the coffee. I know I'm running out of coffee. We still have some more
I'm on
coffee over
second.
there.
Second cup.
I'm
myself.
about done with coffee where it's at. But I wanted so Josh Suter, who I saw was the executive director of the Chamber of St. Matthews, he's also a Sellersburg resident. So he's a Hoosier. We love that. He's doing amazing things over there. I am speaking at what they call Inspire, which is they ask women in, I think, community kind of leadership type roles to speak. And so I speak on Wednesday morning for the chamber, and I'm excited to be able to do that. So thank you, Josh, for including some Hoosiers in that lineup as well.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, black coffee.
Just quick good morning from Marengo, Indiana.
Hello,
there
Dorothy.
from Dorothy. And then Amber said black coffee here too.
So you black coffee?
Well, I do both. Like, right, this is black with a little sugar in it, but I had some cream this morning. I go both ways.
I like oat milk.
Usually black, if not black with milk. So.
Try
So
to cut the calories out.
you can't go wrong brewing coffee now with a good coffee mug. Oh my gosh, absolutely.
And a good morning from Salem, Indiana. We're getting some good representation around southern Indiana this
So I put in coffee, which I like strong brewed, and then I put in some fiber, and
Right.
then
I have collagen in mine usually.
that I liked because it just dissolves in,
Right.
and then I like the Starbucks brand no sugar, which I learned from Trinity Church pastor Chris Nykirk. He's the one who turned me on to that. He told me about that. And then I add a little dab of heavy cream, just like a dab because it thickens it up. And then I add a little bit of half and half.
It's like a science experiment.
It is a science experiment. And that's it.
That's it.
And that's it. Oh, and a little tiny dropper of stevia. I don't like powdered stevia. Dropper of stevia.
I bought when I had my surgery and I was laying around, I was doing a lot of TikTok shopping, and I bought a nut milk maker. So I make my own, like cashew milk is my favorite right now because it's really thick. So
That's
I'm making
really good.
cashew milk or oat milk.
I love this. So
Amber meat from West Baden.
West Baden, if you're on here, I know, very specific. I know, like I said.
Speaking of coffee mugs,
Yeah. Oh, these are
There we are.
beautiful.
Yeah.
so you can go to your shop, but you can also shop online.
The whole store is online. We do free local delivery as well. So
Okay, stop on the palette, saucer, and cup.
Right there.
Yep. So I bought that for my daughter. And if you can see my hand, like I can hold the coffee cup in this little tiny mug. And so my wrecking ball of a birthday boy husband, Jason, decided that he was going to use that very lovely stir that looks like a paintbrush to open a box. So it is broken, but that's okay. But I love drinking. I mean, I'll make that mix that I just told you.
Yep.
I love drinking out of that
Little
every
teeny
morning
tiny.
right now. That's my favorite for sure. Oh, Edward Jewell, can we pull him up?
Right here. Wait, which one?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yep, no. Good morning from Okolona.
Okolona. Used to live in Okolona.
Love
Shout
that.
out Okolona, the Lone Oak. And Amber again. Well, that's adorable. The painter-themed cup and saucer.
And Amber, I have to tell you, I bought it for my daughter because she loves art and has an artist for a goddaddy. But I kind of ganked it, and she's okay with it.
I'll let Angie read that one.
Which one? Rise and shine, friends.
Yeah.
Rise and shine, friends.
Told you if I got laughing, it would be a mess. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of amazing mugs, and so on Mondays now,
Look at
JD's
the
going to share
inventory
these.
these days.
Did you
Packed.
free delivery in person within a
Within like 25 miles, I think. So that kind of covers a lot of
Oh,
places.
nice.
But if you buy enough, I'll take it anywhere,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
JD have wheels will travel.
Yeah.
He is absolutely one of those. That's for sure.
very nice website.
Well, Ben, I know Ben at 10 is coming up soon, so we're going to start wrapping up, but not quite yet. Let's take a look at what's happening in Southern Indiana. Hanging with Hannah, I think,
We gotta go down a
is
little bit.
we've got the newest edition of that, of course, starring Hannah Peine.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another Hanging with Hannah presented by Rasmussen Chiropractic. This week is packed with some awesome events. On May 12th, it's Different Strokes opening week. Head to New Albany for a full week of golf, giveaways, and good vibes. On May 15th, it's the Thursday Food Truck Frenzy. Every Thursday through spring and summer, Orleans hosts a food truck frenzy with 2 to 4 trucks serving up tasty eats plus entertainment. On May 16th, it's Cruise In on the Square. Bring your car to win dash plaques or just come for the food and music. On May 17th, it's the Art and Wine Music Festival in Jeff. This free event is full of fun, shopping, and activities. On May 18th, it's the McKinley Clay May Earring Making Brunch. You will get to make 2 cute pairs of earrings and sip on mimosas. Another event on May 18th is the Pet Lovers Party. The theme is Hollywood, so make sure to wear some fun attire. All proceeds go to the Floyd County Animal Rescue League. Looking ahead to May 24th, it's Ladies' Tea. Ladies will get to sip on delicious tea, enjoy treats, and connect with amazing women. Well, that's it for this week's Hanging with Hannah. Thanks again to Rasmussen Chiropractic. See you all next week.
I like the
Oh, I love Hannah.
meow. I love her too.
Yeah, she's great. She came in the store.
Yeah,
She's
she did.
lovely. I did not know she was your
She made it real with you
child.
guys.
So yeah, she's
Yeah,
great.
and she's stuck on and continues to do Hanging with Hannah for us. So we absolutely love that. Ben, before we get a quick preview of Ben at 10, we want to show this again. NWSB is collecting, and I mean, they have branches in all the different southern Indiana cities. They want to get the community to help collect new and gently used bags for Project Recovery. Donations needed, you know, the plastic bags that you get at the grocery store. You've got them hanging around like I do. Bring those in. Paper bags, absolutely. Tote bags, backpacks, duffel bags, lunch bags, new or gently used, and just drop them off. They're trying to get as many as they can to help this wonderful nonprofit that's doing some fantastic work.
Awesome. Very easy to do, yeah. And speaking of the weather out there today, we do have some scattered showers across the area. This 7-day forecast begins tomorrow. Today, plan on scattered showers, mid-70s. Temperatures look great all week long, upper 70s and 80s. And a summer-like feel by Thursday with 87. That could be the warmest we've seen so far this year. National Weather Service is actually going 90 for downtown Louisville, like the urban areas might hit near 90 degrees Thursday. But so nice temperatures, lows in the 60s, a bit humid all week, but unfortunately it's unsettled. We're all tired of the rainfall. We're looking at a chance for a few more showers around tomorrow. Could be an isolated shower Wednesday. We're trying to keep most of the daytime dry Thursday and Friday, but there could be some storms, especially Friday night. And some of those could be on the strong side with this warm air. And really hard to time out right now, that far out, but plan on some rounds of showers and thunderstorms possibly Sunday into Monday. Now, I just want to remind you, not a washout with this weather pattern here, but just be prepared for some on and off showers and thunderstorms. It is May after all. It's one of our busier months for showers and storms. So
You have been a part of the Extol and Extol weather team now for just over a
little over a
month.
month, yeah.
And I have to tell you, it just pops up now because, you know, the algorithm watches us and knows what we look at. I'm so grateful that you give a 7-day and say, it's too early to do this, instead of the ones who are like, look at this massive storm that is going to hit central and parts of Indiana coming like we think it is, but we can't really say
you gotta
anything.
love the clickbait. I mean,
Why? Why do that to people?
So if it happens, they can say, "We told you first."
I call it weather porn.
Weather point.
I think that's an apt.
People click on it and get excited about it, and then we have to correct people about what is actually going to happen. But if it's more than a week out or something like that, and if it's really scary, I mean, think twice. It's probably not going to be that bad.
And like you said, they're trying to get some clicks. Okay, let's go to the last two comments here before we wrap for Bennett 10. Oh, good morning, Angie and Ben from Corden. Gary and Janet Hutchins, good morning to you as well. We love Corden.
West Baden, Corden,
Okolona,
New
Albany,
Marengo, nice.
Sellersburg.
Nice representation here. Mm-hmm. Borden, Salem.
Vicky loves the temperatures.
Yeah, the temperatures are again, can't complain about the temperatures.
Yeah.
And with those temperatures, the warm nights and the consistent rain chances, I mean, things are going to be exploding as far as plants and grass.
And my
trying
head.
and our head.
And our head.
Something is going around. Anybody impacted by allergies or this head cold?
Oh, here we
I
go.
don't think we're alone.
No, we gotta keep going on these.
Amber said, I missed the first part. What's the weather today? Scattered showers, few thunderstorms, not a total washout. We'll get some breaks. 75 your high. A southeast wind at 5 to 15. And
Bennett 10 will expound upon that.
Adair County, all the way in Adair County, Columbia.
And Joanne has watched your forecast for years. Love hearing that.
Thank you, Joanne.
You know, Mary,
Sorry.
I mean, weather porn, like, bleh, but yeah.
It is what it is.
Oh, Kenny,
Clarksville.
we love Kenny. Kenny is one of the most amazing human beings as well. Lisa Cutter. Hi, from Borden.
Cutter Woodworking.
Absolutely. Well, Bennett 10 starts in 20 minutes. Hope you have a great start to your week. By the way, we are also working on some Extol Unfiltered on location remotes, which are going to be a lot of fun. And we start Extol Live 1 o'clock Thursdays starting this week. We've got a musician who's coming in and a whole host of a local TikTok star, and I'm telling you, the TikTok star from one of our sponsors' companies, which you'll have to tune in. And as always, we love it when people can join us live, but you also can catch us on the replay as always. So Extol Live starts Thursday at 1 o'clock.
And we were talking about, giving to each other, bringing everybody up in
Yes.
Southern Indiana, representation all over Southern Indiana. If you want to partner up with Extol Media, we can help get your word out. Maybe email Jason, whose birthday is today, by the way.
Don't email him today because he's very grumpy, even though we nailed it with
He gets
his
to golf
gift.
today, right?
I know. Well, I mean, again, and if you missed it at the beginning, he was only grumpy in that one picture that we showed because we were letting Alexa sing all the renditions of Birthday, and we woke Jason up for that. And when I say we, my 9-year-old, our 9-year-old was included in that.
I love
it.
Jason at extolmag.com.
Awesome.
Cleaning up for the tornadoes. I have 2 more trees to go. A lot of firewood. Hopefully no damage to your house.
Absolutely.
And Josh, see you. Thanks, Angie. See you Wednesday.
See you Wednesday. I cannot wait.
And a last comment. Thank you, Ben and Angie. Thank you, Amber, for being a part of the conversation this morning. Thank you,
And
JD.
thank you, JD Dotson. Go visit Regalo
mug.
or check out regaloart.com online. Have a great start to your week, a great rest of your week.
Cheers.